Today we are getting real about what it takes to heal emotional eating. And we're talking about puzzle piece number 2 of the 5 puzzle pieces to healing emotional eating. I'm Emmy Perez, CEO of Blissfully Healthy Women's Wellness Center, emotional eating coach, and motivational speaker. So let's dive in. So the second puzzle piece is absolutely critical, and really they all are, because the reality is if you've tried every diet under the sun and have not only become more obsessed with food, but you've also gained the weight back, maybe plus some, and just feel out of control and ashamed with your weight, with food. Why can I not get this under control is what a lot of clients come to me saying. And I'm going to share with you why. This next puzzle piece is absolutely a game changer. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the emotional eating. Ladies, the emotional eating is there to self-soothe. You are trying to self-soothe yourself when you're emotionally eating. And that's normal to want to self-soothe. It's absolutely okay that you need nurturing, that you need comfort, that you need relief. Absolutely okay. So first of all, what we want to do in one of our first emotional tools is to have compassion for the emotional eating and absolutely gratitude for the behavior of emotional eating. Now, before you pop off and click off the video, let me explain that a little bit more, because this right here could be a huge breakthrough for you. So in the past, something happened for you. You went through a traumatic time in life. You went through a stressful event. At some point in your life, you felt emotionally overwhelmed and you found food as comfort. You found food as a way to self-soothe. This might have been earlier than when you can remember, maybe 5 or 6 years old. It could have happened in teenage years. It could have happened in early adolescence or adulthood. But just that's the first thing we want to take a look at. Is the reality is you learned, your brain learned that when emotional things happen, go to food. Because you found comfort in that moment. You found a way to self-soothe. And so it became ingrained in you in an emotional brain pathway that whenever you feel, we're just going to go straight to food. So a lot of women actually become very compulsive around food, where they may not even be able to notice that they get a pause, or they may not even notice what feeling it is. They just have this huge craving to emotionally eat. So that's the first place. We want to say, thank goodness I found emotional eating. Thank goodness, because I could have chosen to be a murderer. I could have chosen to become violent. I could have chosen to become a drug addict. And some people do. And so thank goodness I found emotional eating, because there are worse things that I could have chosen. And to also have compassion and gratitude for the fact that you found something to help you emotionally survive. And once we have that, now we can say we're taking the shame out of it. We're taking the shame out of emotional eating, and we're saying, oh, thank goodness I found that. It served me then. It helped me survive. And now it's no longer serving me. It's making me miserable. And so now I'm ready to learn how to self-soothe in a way that actually serves me. And that's where learning emotional tools can help you. This one I'm teaching you right now, ladies, is an emotional tool. It's whenever you're feeling shame, is to remember, oh, I'm needing some self-soothing. I'm needing some nurturing, and to have some compassion for it and let go of the shame around it. That is just one stepping stone to learning how to heal emotional eating. So we need to learn these emotional tools, because then what happens when we have accountability and consistency with utilizing the emotional tools daily, and there's about 10 different ones that we want to use, and an emotional tool when you're really stressed out, a different one may be better for you when you're not as stressed out. So we want to find the ones that work best for you. But when we use them consistently and with that accountability along the way, guess what happens? Instead of trying to control that emotional eating, it just starts to dissolve, and you find yourself noticing a craving for emotional eating and then automatically going to an emotional tool and finding release around the urge, and then emotional relief. And it's amazing, and I want that for you. So just know that if you tried everything under the sun, it's okay. You are okay. You are not a failure. The diets have failed you. You haven't had all 5 puzzle pieces to really have everything you needed to heal emotional eating, and now you can. So next week, I'm going to be talking about puzzle piece number 3. And ladies, this is another game changer. If you're feeling like you're hitting your head against the wall and you desperately want to eat healthy, but it's not turning into action, this is the puzzle piece that could really serve you. So stay tuned for that next week. And until then, if you would love to connect with me, you are invited to head over to my website at emmyperez.com and download my ebook. And you can also request a free discovery session where we can just take some time, put aside you and me, to discuss where you've been in your health, where you want to go, and then come up with some solutions to help you finally achieve food freedom and have the health and the happiness that you want. Until then, you are invited to stop dieting and start living a blissfully healthy lifestyle, because you, my love, you are worth it. I'll talk to you soon.